outside this nigga house. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. When niggas start acting funny, baby, it's time to investigate. When a man deviates from his routine, something is up. Because niggas are predictable. So when they become unpredictable, it's because they cheating. I've been here since 3 o'clock in the morning. He didn't answer the door. It's a strange car outside. Baby, I went to sleep. We both can play this game. I gotta leave sometime.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit that subscribe button. And of course, make sure notifications are on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So real question, y'all. Serious question. Who made this term crash out popular? Like, when did it become, I don't know, like, are we now accepting finally in the Black community that mental health is real? Because people who are certifying themselves as a certified crash out is wild. It is very much wild, and I think that it's confusing because at one point, women were decentering men. They didn't need a man. They were also just going to be lesbians and be with women because they didn't need a man. And now they're back crashing out over men. Looking for advice on how to crash out. What would you do as a crash out? Take a look at this clip and let's come back.
Somebody in the comments said I need to start a crash out university. So I am. Any girls right now that are going through a situation with a man, or I don't know, men who are going through a situation with their women or the gays or anything, your man with your man, your girl with your girl, I don't know, whatever, send the situation to my DM and I will tell you how I would respond as a certified crash out. Okay? DM me your situations, your stories, your business, and I will make a video letting you know how I, a certified crash out, would handle that situation. Now take the information or leave it. But I'm gonna make a video series about this because I think the people want to know. The people have been asking me. The people want to know. Just a little disclaimer: if you follow my advice and you end up, I don't know, going to jail, that either means you didn't do it right or you didn't do it right, because I have a good criminal record, babe. So I don't want to take any responsibility for that.
Why is everything a joke for us? Why is it a joke to create unhealthy behaviors when it comes to interacting with men? Because that's all it is. It's just a lot of immature, childish women who are now using this terminology of I was crashing out, I couldn't control myself, I had no impulses, I had no control. That's really all they're trying to say. And the fact that women, as I said, that woman who's giving out advice, I'm going to get relationship advice from someone who's calling herself a certified crash out. How much sense do you have? What is going on in your brain that you thought it would make sense to get advice from someone? Like, I don't understand why we make stuff popular that shouldn't be. We make stuff popular that shouldn't be. And the thing about it is what she said in that video about how if someone takes her advice and they do it and it goes too far, they end up in jail. It ain't on her. Because she's right. It ain't on her. She gave advice. But the fact of the matter is people listen to this stuff. They follow and listen and worship people's opinions. And then you can't go back to that person and say, but girl, you told me to go to this house and pop up and just wait outside and do whatever. I did exactly what you said. And now look at where I am. In jail. Hurt. Worse coming to worse. Unfortunately, unalived. Because we think it's cute and funny to be a crash out.
You want to call me a bitch so bad, don't you? I think it's funny. I think everything is funny.
Oh, this is my thing, right? This goes back to how dangerous men are. Men are so dangerous. We know that, referencing black men, they're so dangerous, but we do things to entice them, to piss them off, to frustrate them, to troll them, to keep. Why would I troll, piss off, and antagonize a man who I believe is so dangerous and who could hurt me and laugh about it? Like, it's like we purposely provoke people. We get a kick out of it. It's for social media documenting purposes, but this is people's real lives, and this could really affect your real life.
Anyways, one thing about me, I love to troll a man. Like, I love to see them get all in their feelings, start sweating. Ooh, I'm ashy. Start sweating, start stuttering. I got the money. I got the money. Chill, boo. Chill.
Your real life. And that's the sad part about this. Like I said, I sit online and I share my opinion. I give my advice on how I believe women should carry themselves and conduct themselves. And if you want a good husband, if you want a good partner, you know, you need to work on this, you need to work on that. And they can't stand it from me. They don't like that. They would rather take advice from somebody who's saying that she's a certified crash out. That's what they want to get advice from. But a married woman like myself, or other married women, or other women who are in healthy relationships, if they try to give advice, they tell us to shut up and mind our business. But that just shows how much we love drama. We love stuff to be caught up in nasty entanglement of mess. That's what we love. That's what we thrive off of. Not giving me healthy, sound advice from a person who's telling you, I don't have all this drama in my life. I'm doing pretty well. We live this lifestyle. If you do what I say, sis, this could be beneficial for you. But if it's not with a lot of fluff and we was fighting with each other and I went to jail and this and that, they don't want to hear it. And that's how messed up we are. Why are our brains more drawn to this man? I mean, to this woman telling me about her story, but it involves in hurting herself, hurting somebody else, getting ran over, getting stumped on. Like, but the person who's telling me that I went from A to B and I got C, I don't like that. It doesn't make sense. As I said, y'all was just decentering men. Y'all brag about how y'all need a man at all, but now y'all outside stalking men and crashing out over men and crying online about men. And it's like, this is not how you get attention. This is not how you're going to get his attention by doing this. And I think that that's the part where women think, do this and you'll get that. They're not telling you what might really happen. They're taking your life as a joke. Like, again, the fact that women are really sending relationship advice questions to someone to answer them, this woman from the clip, 23 years old, single mother, got evicted from her home. You got a child. You have a child and you're sitting outside of a man's house stalking him and crashing over him. What about your children? What about that child? Where are our priorities? This is what I talked about before. Our priorities are so messed up. They're so messed up. They're so messed up. And then whenever we get caught out about these things, we take it offensive. We don't really like it. We have all the problems in the world. And that's a major, major issue when it comes to how we move as women. We can dish it, but we can't take it. We can dish it, but we can't take it. Again, I don't know who made this word up. I don't know. This is something that has just been, I don't like it. I think it's just another way to, like, we're embarrassing ourselves. Y'all look real desperate and it's very embarrassing and it's very immature. This to me gives very childlike, immature, teenage stuff. And unfortunately, we've talked about how the brain and immaturity of most black women is at the level of a 14, 15-year-old. And the way that we're moving in this fashion, it very much gives that. That woman's 23 years old, sitting online talking about this, and she's acting like she's 15. In all reality, she's acting like she's a 15-year-old child. But she is a child. You have a child. You have a child. And this is what you we don't think about how our actions affect other people. We really don't, because we're so focused on just what we want in that moment. You're not thinking clearly, you're not thinking logically, like at all. At all. We need to stop being followers, because what this tells me, to be quite honest, is women do whatever other women are saying to do. If they're crashing out over men, we crashing out. If we dissenter in men, we dissenter in men. If we lesbians, we lesbians. Like, they're literally all followers. Whoever is the most liked, who has the biggest following that they like, if that's what she said we're doing it. If the wind blows that way, we're all going that way. Nobody's thinking for themselves. Nobody's thinking independently. And that's the biggest problem with how you maneuver in these situations, that you think that it's cool to do this because this is what everyone says that they're doing. But in reality, it's not beneficial. It's not healthy. Mental health is real. Let's make that clear. Mental health is very, very real. Very real. And doing things like this, dangerous and sensitive things, bothering, irritating, frustrating somebody, and purposely, could really affect someone's mental. And it's not anything to play with. It's nothing to play with. But we think stuff is a joke. We play too much until it goes left. And again, as I'm talking about this, I'm thinking about what I've talked to my students about. Y'all play too much. Somebody's going to get hurt. This is what I'm talking about. But you're talking about this with grown women who think life is a joke. Make it make sense, ladies. This is not okay. We shouldn't be developing relationships with men thinking that this is how we should get attention. And it's not. It's the most unhealthy way to get his attention. If you like him, share it with him. If he doesn't want to talk to you, be around you, move on. Let it go. Let it go. Instead of putting yourself in a very dangerous, unfortunate situation that you are probably going to regret. Not probably, you will regret. So think about this. Think about it. Please think about it. Okay? So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this episode, this whole crash out thing. Let me know your thoughts. If you like this episode, of course, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Bye.